This is DC Danton Crow Crusader, and it's an absolutely beautiful day. Now, who would think yesterday it was raining and storming and very cold, and temperature dropped last night, and then the rain turned into snow, and look at that. And now we have blue sky. It was overcast this morning, but now the clouds have broken. I guess it's about 2:30 in the afternoon. And because I threw the food down very early this morning, about 6:30, that was still dark, and of course there were no birds here, so I have no idea who got what, or even if Seymour showed up, but I might hear, I'm not sure if that's Seymour way in the background, but the sun is almost, wow. It's very hard for me to look at the birds because the sun is so strong. We have a few gulls here, but it's just amazing. It was so chilly this morning, so chilly. It was a winter wonderland. Streets were okay. The sidewalks weren't taken care of, so it was pretty much very raw this morning. Ice and snow, but it was kind of beautiful because it was very still all night. It snowed till about 4 o'clock this morning, and looks like we have our little pigeons. I have to shield my eyes against the sun. It's so strong, and look at this beautiful blue sky, and here come our seagulls. So yes, it was a good trip this morning to Miele, and he lost another 10 grams of weight, so he's almost down to the weight he was a year and a half ago when I brought him from New Jersey. He's really not good. It's way too thin. He just can't eat, and now I know why. After the seizure on Wednesday around 5 p.m. he had a major seizure. Actually was unconscious for a while. Thought I lost him, but he came back into the world of the living with God's grace. So I'm very happy for that. He's still recuperating. He's still a little weak, but the little guy, he cried almost the whole way to the vet this morning. It's something he's never done, but he's been there too often, and he's gotten too many needles, but he's needed every one of them. But you can't imagine how tough that is. It's really very hard. I mean, he gets between 4 to 5 needles every time he goes, sometimes more. It's very hard. We have someone watching in the background. Probably not someone who likes birds, judging by the look on her face, the scowl, hatred, full of hatred for what I'm doing, full of hatred for the birds. Oh gosh. Well, we finally received the people who complained about us in the building. Unbelievable, the lies. I am not going to tell you, he said, because it's so absurd and so ridiculous. But we all know that the underlying problem is I feed birds here in my private life, and that's not allowed. If you do something in your private life, has nothing to do where you live, you're still scrutinized, right? Ooh, that sounds like fascism, doesn't it? Isn't that what happened in certain countries? World War II? Yes. Okay. You think we've gone past that, but not here in Switzerland, okay? Not here. There we go, guys. But it is a beautiful day. Miele's sleeping very soundly on my bed. He was very happy to be home. He's still regaining his memory back. The seizure was so intense. But anyway, another person here who's gaping. Oh, is that Seymour? I think that was Seymour who showed up. Oh, we have to get our bowl. Let's not forget it this time. But you won't believe this weather. They're so, they're a little bit skitterish. Because why? Because Georg Schmidt was here today. That's why. This is the day he works. Puts down his poison. So, yeah. Not many crows, right? Where are all our crows? Come on, crows. Come on out here. So, everything's gone that I put down this morning. So far, I put down 10 kilo of mixed grain, not counting the 2 kilo I put over there for the pigeons and the sparrows. So it's quite something. But this weather is going to stay cold until the beginning next week, and then it's just going to turn. It's going to go from -2 or -3 to +10, if you can believe that. It'll be almost spring-like. It's crazy, crazy weather for January. Absolutely crazy. And yeah, we have someone down the road here from Hayfully. I'm not sure who that is. Could be one of the janitors. We don't know who it is, but he's looking this way. But it is an absolutely beautiful day. And of course, there you go, motorcycle. But they do that on spite. We have a few people who use the motorcycle that are very, very nasty, who are against the birds. So, yeah, it's a very hard place for the wildlife and birds to live. But I don't know. I think that Kreuzlingen is the exception, that the people are so intensely adverse to birds and to feeding birds and to promoting birds. They don't promote them as well. Obviously, if you go around shooting and poisoning them, you're not really promoting them, are you? So yes, it's very, very sad. Now this man is walking away. I'm not sure what he's up to, but he may do something to disturb the birds. Just wait here for a minute and see if that's going to happen. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful snow white gulls in the snow white field. Quite lovely. So, yes, we have another complication with Miele, who has bitten his tongue rather severely. And this is why he can't eat the last 2 days. And he already wasn't eating very well. And now with the seizure and biting his tongue, he's never bitten his tongue before in seizures. Perhaps the corner of his mouth, but never his tongue, and rather severely. He can't put any stitches in it because the wound's already sealed. So we'll just have to wait for it to heal on its own. It'll take about a week. And our little guy will be on the mend. In the meantime, I have to do what I can to make sure, hopefully, he doesn't lose any more weight and to try to promote his appetite and the healing process, and of course rest and keep down the stress. So the other day I had to carry Chi-Chi out of my bedroom because she was just, her mere presence was upsetting to our little Miele. So anyway, wow, what I wouldn't give to be up on the ski slope right now. Gosh, I haven't been skiing for about 25 years, and I used to be a very avid skier. But then finances were not possible to afford to go skiing anymore. I haven't been able to. But I hope before I die one day that I will be able to get up on that ski slope one last time and enjoy that feeling of freedom on the ski slope. I also like cross country. I haven't done that in quite a while either. And snowshoeing. But no opportunities here. So plenty of opportunities, but no time and no financing for that. Since I became heavily involved with the animals, that just everything goes to them and caring for my family. So not sure what this man is doing here, smoking his cigarette, but